What is up, everybody? My name is Hudson. Welcome to Gordian Quest. Gordian Quest is an RPG-inspired roguelike deck builder. Before we begin, let me announce that this episode is sponsored by Mixed Realms, so thank you so much for reaching out to me and supporting my channel. I'm very excited to show you guys Gordian Quest, and I hope I do it justice because it's very deep, and I would consider its learning curve very steep. If you're interested, don't forget to check out the link in the description down below. It'll take you directly to the Steam page where you can get this game early access for $20 US. A few points that Mixed Realms wanted me to talk about. Campaign Act 3 is here, marking the third of 4 planned campaign acts, featuring new heroes, NPC quests, and gameplay mechanics. The Skirmish PvP mode has finally launched, where you can pit your team of 3 against someone else's team of 3. There are now leaderboards for the Endless Realm mode, new Realm mode bosses, 5 to be exact, and more additional gameplay improvements, including 40 new legendary items, a new node interaction type, higher tiers of runes, and updated enemy AI. So I've specifically been asked to jump into Act 3. Of course, we're skipping Act 1 and 2, so I will try to catch you up as much as possible. This is my first time jumping into this game as well, so we'll kind of be learning it together. As you can see, there's currently 9 heroes to choose from. Each hero also has different starting specializations, which give you different cards, of course, as well as a class that they can choose later on, like swordsmanship, warrior, or leadership. Just to take Lucius, for example. I've picked my 3 here. Duelist Lucius as my tank, Enforcer Catherine as my DPS, and Forest Garden Ida as my healer. We're gonna play standard mode, but there's also roguelite mode and roguelike mode. This game is heavily based off of D&D type interactions. There's dice rolling, there's initiative, there's stats. If we just jump into, once again, Lucius here, this is kind of showing off the depth that I was just talking about. In classic RPG fashion, we have equipment that we can equip, a bunch of slots for things. We're starting new, so we don't have anything. If you didn't start new, you actually get to carry your team over from Act 1 to 2 and 3, I believe. Lucius has starting strength, dex, and intelligence. And if we just go over to our cards, we can see if I hold control, we can see the modifiers on those cards. For example, slash, deal 11 base damage plus 2 times 100% strength mod, plus whatever your items modify you with damage. Red cards are modified by strength, green by dex, and blue by intelligence. Cost of every card, upper left. There's also special cards here with this purple gem. We'll get into that later. Here's the map. As you can see, for Act 3, this is a pretty large map. And we're gonna bounce around. As we move, we use up our supplies. We can also do a rest here, camp. The HP of everybody on the left. All right, let's just jump in. Event, make your choice and roll with the odds. Consumes 1 supplies to go there. Far off in the distance, you see the silhouette of faded peaks framed by a crimson sky. So basically, as it says on the Steam page, a sinister curse corrupts the lands, darkness reigns, monsters roam, scoundrels loot, cowards flee, heroes emerge. Lead heroes on an adventure to save what's left of this fallen world and destroy the root of evil abound. Will you fall at the claws of your enemies or the consequences of your poor decisions? Your Gordian Quest is about to begin. There's a bunch of baddies roaming the land, zombies and skeletons and goblins and a bunch of bad stuff. We're trying to find the root of this evil. Your immediate goal is to meet up with the scout named Makoro. Moving on. Exploration. Chart a path through this area. Sharp eyes and shrewd minds will prevail. So this is the story mode, but it's also a glimpse as to what we can expect to see from the roguelike mode, the Slay the Spire-esque mode. Exploration nodes are an open-ended experience that offer you the chance to survey a particular area and plan a path through it. So we start here, we could travel to this tree, get 1 supply, we can go to this person here, Jendaya, increase marker interaction radius by 7%. We can go to Rune Merchant, selling a carefully curated collection of runes. We don't have any equipment, so that would be silly. If we run into this encounter, or this encounter, this one, lose 10% of your max HP, reveals 1 random node, moves randomly if not interacted with the encounter. So if I move here, the encounter might actually move to meet me. And then crypt entrance, we can go deeper. I wonder if I can get both by putting it in between them. Let's see that. And then I'm gonna make my way towards the crypt. Maybe we can't hit this tree though first. Do you think we can hit the tree? Like an evil genius would. Let's get everything. Travel to the next marker, hope we don't run into this. Got our tree supplies. That guy's moving? Oh, I didn't know he could move. Well, let's see if we don't run into that interaction. We totally did. We lost a bunch of HP, don't mind me. I don't want to miss anything interesting. This is the lady that was supposed to increase our encounter radius. Armored chest appeared. Strong monster appeared. Chases you, it says. Yup, ruh-roh. Maybe we want to plot like further up here. Try to sneak in like that. Travel. They're getting real close. Squeeze in there. Oh my goodness, that was close. We did get hit by that last marker. We're losing a bunch of health here. That's not good. In the crypt, we see currency item, drops a gold pile and moves to a random location I've not interacted with. Okay, we want to get the treasure goblin. Maybe the mushrooms. Maybe an item here, but I want to get away from these encounters. I can't lose any more health. I can't afford that. Oh, he's dropping small gold piles. Can we catch him? 59 money's there. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him. At least we can get a gold pile here. Cut him off in the corner. We're going to get him. We're going to get him. 77 monies. Okay, we got a ton of money there. And that's all we get because we used up all the markers. We're hurting on health though. Meet the guide. Maya's arranged for you to meet her contact, Okoro. It will serve as your guide through the Faded Peaks. So here's kind of like D&D inspired interactions. Sometimes you do have to roll. In this one, I don't believe that we do. You reach the meeting spot near sundown, as prearranged. Top a nearby ridge, the silhouette of a young lad with the bow stands up. It must be Okoro. He waves at you enthusiastically, signing good evening, as the Noyakins do. Another figure approaches the opposite ledge. To your bewilderment, he appears identical to the first Okoro, down to the number of arrows in his quiver. He shakes his head and gestures at you to back away from his doppelganger. Your danger sense goes into overdrive. Who's the real Okoro? It's not a question you have to ponder long, as the first Okoro swiftly raises his bow, firing a volley of arrows at his doppelganger. Triggers an encounter. Arrow pierces the doppelganger's body, but there is no blood. A moment later, the doppelganger Okoro's form melts down into a writhing mass of black, and it bears down on you with killing intent. Let's fight. Here we go. We roll for initiative immediately. Lucius got 41. Of course, you can't get a 41 on a d20. I think he's probably got some sort of stats. Initiative is plus 27. So, yep. Now we enter the turn-based strategy card battler portion of this. Lucius goes first, then Catherine, then Ida. Then this guy goes, the foul-faced voidling. We don't know what it's going to do. Its intention is concealed, so it might attack us, it might not. Generally speaking, you can right-click on an enemy and see their cards to know exactly what they're going to do and where. Slash, 13 damage, 1 fury charge. Increases the damage of your next hit by 40%. Go. You can see my targets, my possible areas where I can target this. Just use up all of our stuff. Put some dodge on us. We can't play these cards because we did not get our action points. There's this little purple bar underneath this. The more times that we use cards, the more of these purple charges that we'll gain. And as soon as we hit one of these marks, this will be 1, this will be 2, this full will be 3. We'll be able to spend that on these cards here. That's all we got. Deal 8 damage, add a copy of the skill into your discard pile. Deal plus 4 damage every time this skill is played this turn. Rest the attack, go. Divine Hammer, 21 damage. Chain forward, there's nothing behind him, so it doesn't matter. We'll block up here, just in case this guy attacks. Healer. Healer's gotta heal. Movement is a huge part of this, so if we wanted to move to one of these spaces, that would cost one of our actions. Also ability right now called Shift on my Herd card. Shift is a move target into an adjacent cell, so Shift Ally. I could use this and actually move Catherine back 1 if I wanted to. I don't want to. I want them in the front because they're blocking. This is a passive buff card, so it would apply to anything that we were currently using. And the fledgling is going to go. It did. Attacked all of us. 18 damage on Ida in the back. That's not good news. He didn't have the ability to block those, so I'm not sure what I was supposed to do. Once again, its intentions are concealed. Gonna block up again, I guess. Some good damage down. So he got his action points up there. He now gets this shift card. And stratagem means it automatically appears in our hand. Shift will just always be there. Instead of using our energy to move, we can use our purple gem to move instead. I'm not going to do that once again. We want our tanks up front. Something called channeled spells. Smite. If I use this blessed strike, we gain 1 channel, which makes it so that the channeled spell costs 1 less. So we could blessed strike, shield block, and smite. Boom. I'm a little afraid that Ida's going to be hit again. Wall of Thorns. 14 guard, 14 thorns. Every point of thorns will reflect 1 damage back to an attacker. And heal myself. Yeesh. Maybe even shift backwards 1, just in case. Next, what do you got? 5 damage on Catherine. We need to finish this guy now. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it! Every person gains XP. You get bonus XP for getting a last hit on a creature. I'm Okoro. Any friend of Sumaya is a friend of mine. Whatever you just killed, you can consider as your accelerated introduction to the Faded Peaks. Another node here. This is a dungeon. If we want to descend into this dungeon, here we are. Narrow passage. Random event here. Event. Make your choice and roll with the odds. Let's go. See what it is. You spot a lever and pulley along a hallway, which holds a ceiling chandelier in place. Several skeletons mill about in the adjacent foyer, unaware of your presence. There might be an opportunity to take them all out with a well-timed pull. Lure them in and drop the chandelier on them. Pick one hero to attempt a reflex check. That's dexterity. Shows the base chance of success here. 30%, 25%, and 20%. Yeesh. Or move along, which will add a random reward modifier to a nearby node and a random challenge modifier to a nearby node. Let's lure them in and drop the chandelier. Let's try it. I'll show you guys how this works. Catching their attention is the easy part. Unfortunately, they are a little bit more agile than you expect. We need to roll an 18 to succeed, which is nuts. Our highest dex person would be Lucius, who gets a +4. We can also pick a skill of ours to exhaust and add another modifier to our hand here, or to our chances. +7 if I add this dodge, +2 if I add this rend. So it's a dex check, meaning we should use a green dex card. Once again, this dodge will now turn into an exhaustion card, which is just a nothing card. We have a +11 on it. We only have to roll a 7 or higher. Roll. We rolled a 2, and we failed. We can re-roll because we have 1 fate. I'm gonna re-roll it. See what happens. Need an 8 or higher. 12. Got it. Positive part here is that Lucius gains a bunch of XP for succeeding that. You time it perfectly. The chandelier drops down and the gang of skeletons obliterating them. A node on the map has been modified. So the next node probably would have been a bunch of skeletons. We can go up and end this, or we can go over to this room here, and there's another event. Let's do it. We're eating up our supplies by doing this, let's not forget. You come across a musty storeroom. The gate is locked. You consider your options. Break it open, strength check, or agility check again. For Dex, Lucius, let's just burn up all of his cards, hell. Pick the lock. No one has that much strength. +9 modifier, 18 to succeed, go. Need to roll a 9 or higher. 18, 27 total. Got 13, no, it wasn't worth 13 money, okay. All right, we're gonna leave. Now we're back up, and we're gonna go to the bunkering down quest location. Go, made it to the town. We have a number of different people that we can talk to in the town. Some people have quests for us. For example, Wynn, Enchantress. Existence of 4 obelisks discovered across the faded peaks. They are of particular interest to me. Hope it isn't asking too much, but if you can locate them, please let me know what's transcribed on them. That goes into our journal. That's one of the quests now. The Enchantress herself sells some wands, mage cloak, some runes, portal scroll. There's the blacksmith if we want to get some weapons here and some armor. Jeweler, like this necklace, for example, +5 to initiative. Sister Ophelia, she heals us for free, can heal us up to 50% of our max HP. If we pay 20, we can go full HP. 50 to resurrect a fallen hero, and a 50% chance for a 25 donation to gain a fate. Kind of want a fate. Got it. Fates are up here. Let's heal the full for 20. We can afford that. Marco the Merchant. These prices are way too high. He's selling artifacts, though, that we can buy with our renown. We don't have any renown since I didn't do anything before this. Great. Buy some cheap armor. Studded leather gives us +1 guard with strength defense skills and +1 guard with dex. He's got a bunch of dex guards. Whereas Catherine has a bunch of strength guards. That's the difference between a block and a dodge. Once again, it's the modifier. Dodge is dex based. Block is strength based. And Ida has a Wall of Thorns, which is a intelligence-based guard. We can also go to the quartermaster and change out any of our heroes if one of them is not working out for us. We've charted our path to the Faded Peaks. The journey is broken into 3 segments. End goal is to reach the old gondola station, which we can use to reach the Aleph summit. I'm hoping the machinery there still works. We go through the cold slopes, Draylem Highlands, and the frozen caldera. Be sure to conserve resources and stock up on portal scrolls. These mountains aren't a forgiving type. To choose where we're gonna head, do we want to go to the left, this obelisk, or go to the right, try to get to this quest location here? Go to the right. Another one of these things. Go. I'm gonna catch this wandering merchant. Bud, where you going? I don't think I'm gonna have to go back to him and to the next thing. So let's go to the next thing. Lingering curse applies a random curse to the party. I don't know what curses are, what they're gonna do. Chests open together with this contain 1 additional augmented item. Sounds risky to me. I don't even want to go near these guys. Maybe we'll go to this rune receptacle. Got lesser dexterity room, +1 dex. And we'll hit up this chest and we'll be done. 54 money, nice. Really was looking for supplies there. Party gains 5 supplies, safe passage, nice. Removes 2 exhaustion, even nicer. That's exactly what I needed. North or south, costs 2 supplies to get through this tunnel. 1 supply to get here. We'll be real short. I'm gonna go south, I don't know. Let's go south. As you can see, the combat arena is a little bit larger now. It's a 3x3 square diamond. thing. 22 damage, 22 damage, 24 damage, 19 damage, and 34 damage coming in. I'm a little bit confused as to how I'm supposed to block all of that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill them outright. Can't even get through their block. I think we're in trouble here. We can see that the 34 damage coming in here from the white is going to miss. You can see the arrows moving along only that lane. Summon Spirit Bear probably is going to be the way to go here to try to soak up some of that damage. I think I should be able to shift behind my bear and then use Animal Companion to give him block. No? Okay, rows are vertical. It said something about give your bear blocking if it's in the same row. So I guess rows are vertical. Now time for this guy to go. Hit me for 3 damage through my block. 19 more coming. That's just the start, bud. All allies gain 2 avert, which means blocks the next X instances of damage. We're gonna have to use that. There's a lot of damage coming in. Smite, 37 damage. Here comes the damage. But we have the avert, remember. Looks like we still get the bleed, though, through it. All right, the avert was necessary. Gotta start killing these things. 1 health? Come on. There we go. If I'm able to shift over like a divine hammer through both of these, that might be the play. Maybe even shift down like this and trade spots with you. Divine hammer these guys. Bear. Eat them. Now the enemies go. Bear's soaking up the damage just like we planned. Enemy's gonna move turn, I guess. Spend a special point here. Gain 9 critical, 3 might. Double your critical and might. Deal. 48 damage. Yo. Lunge him. Finish it. And finish that guy off, too. Nice. Summon Spirit Wolf. Go. Dope. A little bit of damage coming in here. See if we can't block it. Almost. Divine Hammer. Nice. Wolf gets to go now. Bear gets to go, but no one was in front of the bear. I wonder if the bear just doesn't move on its own. Should be able to finish this thing. Hopefully not before we get a chance to heal up, though. Got that guy. Herd, shift ally. Great idea. You should move you in front of that. There we go. Call me crazy? Shift up and test this row thing. Yeah, 28 guard now. And then heal you. Almost back to full. Nice, 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 nice. Buff our bear so it does even more damage. 60 damage coming in. That's crazy. And smite. Bruh. Wolf goes. Bear goes. Nice. Finish this. Finish this. It's embarrassing. There we go. Continue on our path. Hopefully we find some supplies. Trees +1 supplies, but I don't have the ability to go all the way to there and get down into the cave entrance. So I'm gonna go with this curse. Chests open together with this contain 1 additional augmented item. I guess we gotta see what the curses are gonna do, right? What say you? 2 fire resist ring and +1 dex-based challenges, -3 lightning resist, and +1 max agility charge, ragged boots. Don't know what the curse is. Let's head towards that cave. Got in. Item, wandering peddler, 4% chance to grant an additional marker when interacted with, and currency item. Not a whole lot going on here. So I go for these items, I guess. And reach that peddler, I guess, I suppose. 19 supplies, yeah! I buy all 19? That's so cheap! Relic token. These tokens can be traded to Marco for a chance at obtaining legendary items. That's 10. That's pretty cheap. Now go for these items. Go. Nothing. Nothing. 30% chance, so fine. This boss fight? Deadly encounter. Grants 4 supplies on clear. Well, yeah, we'll still take the supplies. Wish me luck. Who is this guy? Gut Serpent. He's a brute. Does 26 damage. Cleaves. Also hits enemies beside the target in adjacent lanes. So these are lanes, these are rows. Once again, so much damage coming in. 22, 26, 22, 26, 26. Both of these spear throwers are targeting Ida. Brute is targeting Lucius. This guy up here targeting Catherine. And this guy also targeting Catherine. You better summon a bear there, Ida. I don't know what to say. Just gonna guard up, I think, to start off with. We have a bear. We have something that you can summon. No. Do you have any block on you? You're in trouble, Ida. Maybe she can move out of the way. But look at these cards here. Sorry, these cards. Spear throw. Now they can hit anybody, anywhere. I don't think she can move out of that. Gain 17 guard. If your Soul Link Beasts are in your row, whatever. Just take the guard. And then Spear Javelin, one of these guys that's gonna hurt you. Yikes, dude. Shift back. Just double check that that's not gonna change anything. Still being targeted. Yep. Yeah. Think I'd be able to kill one of these guys? No, I don't think so. All right, let's let them do their damage now. He's below 50% health. Not good. Not good. Throwing traps. Throwing another trap. Throwing traps. And traps. Okay. We'll have a hard time moving with all those traps out, but what am I supposed to do? This guy's got 55 damage incoming to both of us. If we're able to move to the very, very back, then that won't happen. Damage is reduced by HP lost this turn. There we go. We got to hit him back. There, now it's down to 19. 0. Summon Spirit Bear. We need him. Also need to heal up ourselves probably first. I actually feel like maybe shifting these two people. Oh, here we go. This is the curse that we received. Curse of Emptiness. All healing received is reduced by 50%. And it looks like Lucius and Ida both have it. Divine Hammer you. Divine Hammer again. All right, here comes the traps. That's a lot of traps. What do the traps say? Triggered when a unit steps on them. We'll take X more damage. Deals 24 damage and applies 14 vulnerable. That's huge. We don't want to mess with that. See here, there's casting, capture nets, and steel hooks, and heavy bola. Applies vulnerable and root, so I can't move. Full target forward to the front row. That won't affect me besides the vulnerable on the bear. 14 vulnerable, 9 vulnerable, and knockback 1. And this guy's dealing 35 damage and knocking back 1, so if he knocks me back, not only does it do 35 damage, but I'll take the extra 24 damage and gain 14 vulnerable by landing on the trap. Maybe we'd like to switch places with the bear. Or just kill him. I'd probably be able to kill him. Got him. Pump some heals out. I'm gonna Spirit Wolf. Oh, that's got 2 avert. Now's a good time. Here comes all the vulnerability. Now we just have to watch out for attacks. 22, 22. 14 vulnerability means I will take 14 more damage in the next hit. Get dead. Finish him. Nice, Wolf. Finish this thing. Smite. Got some armor. We have a couple things. We never put on the studded armor, first of all. +2 guard with strength defense skills. I think that's you. Yeah, your strength. You'll take the studded leather. +2 dex-based challenges. You are very dex-focused. +2 fire resist. Put that on our... Oh, maybe put on the tank. Almost seems like Catherine's really the tank now. Fort Draylem on the cold slopes. Let's go. Look, the abandoned fort's up ahead. Wonder if we'll find anything useful in there. Send. Another one of these dungeon crawlers now. We can descend immediately, or we can try to go into some of these rooms here. We have lots of supplies now, so. Across an elaborate stone altar, there's a receptacle on the top that fits a single item. Place an item. Transmutes an item into another of the same rarity. Okay. My rarest thing right now is my plate armor of the fox, but I like it. Maybe the 2 fire resist is just kind of like meh. Great burst of smoke and light pulses from the altar, and you are forced to shield your eyes. When the dust settles, you find the altar dead silent as magic discharged. A new item. What is it? +2 cold resist. Sure. Shrine to powers long departed. Use it to restore 1 fate and permanently modify the world around you, adding more risk for better reward. Okay. Area drops magic item. Area drops rare item. Area affected by burning ground and enemy levels are higher. I'm gonna just... What if I just passed on that? I don't want to get too difficult here. We're at a disadvantage, I believe. How do I say no? Doesn't look like I can say no. All right. Maybe we just won't go to the places that have the burning ground. I think it's pretty overpowered. Okay, it's here and there. But one of these drops a magical item, though. This one does. There we go. Enemy levels are higher, but it drops a magic item and a rare item. We should probably go for that. Another one of these dungeon things. Restore 30% max HP. We're almost full. Probably should still do it, though. Like that. We're full HP. That's really good. There we go. Bada bing, nothing found. Bada boom, and bada bang. Kite shield, +1 guard with strength defense and +1 guard with dexterity defense. Who's having a problem blocking? I think Catherine. Let's get that magic item. Baby. 22 damage coming in, 22 damage coming in, 19 damage coming in, 24 damage coming in. Ida's gonna be hit. Hopefully she gets a block or a bear. Killed one of them already, baby. Spirit Wolf, go. Tip to here, no one's firing there. She'll be good. Divine Hammer, I love it how it hits the first person and the person in the back too. Still taking damage though. Did someone have thorns? How did you lose so much health? Somebody clearly had thorns and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, this guy does have thorns. Doi, doi, doi. We're doing it. Got him. +3 melee attack damage. Start battles with 5 critical and +2 fire resist. Also +2 chaos resist and +5 to initiative. Oh, you stink at initiative, so I'm giving that to you for sure. You know what? Take the weapon as well. So we can dive deeper, floor 2, or fight the super deadly encounter. Is this part of the journal entry? It looks really important. Let's do it. I've never seen these things in my life. I don't know what this is. Thorns, 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 thorns. Supply crates, no weaknesses or resistance. I wonder if I have to break them in order to get the supplies from them. Block, 22 damage, block, block. Looks like the zap 22 damage is only one single row. So we just move Lucius. Lucius can kind of move himself with his lunge. We are going to want to guard up first though because of the thorns. Shell fragment. On death, add a shell fragment card to the hand of unit applying the finishing blow. I don't know what shell fragment is. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let's hope for a first turn bear or wolf. Divine hammer. Keep it up, you guys. Spirit bear. Probably not gonna put him directly in the fire, into the zap range. Put him back here for now. And also, the more bleed we have on the enemies, the more power our animals have. Passive. Gain 13 critical before attacking a target if they are inflicted with bleed. So the more bleed, the merrier. All right, prove to me that they're gonna miss. Hit the rock. You zapped a rock. That shouldn't even do damage to the rock. The rock's grounded. It's a rock. It is the ground. Good 22 zap in the bottom here. Probably move Catherine out of there. Let the bear take it. They're so thorny. Spirit wolf. Yeah. Get some healing off. We gotta remember, Soul Link. When killed, owner will take damage equal to the damage of the killing blow. So Ida will take damage if these things die. Sorry about the thorns there, animals. I know it hurts. They're getting so many thorns. It almost seems like they're stacking. This one's up to 17. Gotta make sure we block up before we do anything. Probably end up killing this one off right now. Getting close to, at least. Shell fragment. We killed one of them, got this. Acquired from killing a defense construct, apply 8 guard. Triples target's guard. We can apply it to anybody. Got it. Heal you up. Heal the wolf up. Probably just shift you back here, too. And then you could javelin these things and start getting some bleed off so that these animals get these buffs. Do I get thorns? Yeah, it says 6 thorns. Even with a javelin, it doesn't make any sense if I'm throwing a javelin really, really far that I'd be hurt by it being thorny, but maybe it's like a magical thing. I don't know. Nice hit, bear. Got 1 done. 2 done now. Let's see here. If I go down here, I have avert, so I should be able to negate the 10 thorns coming back. Or I could just hit this supply bin and see what happens. What happened? Did I get supplies? It says break this object before the battle ends for additional loot. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice. We got this. So what happens when the bear kills the thing? Is it gonna be able to use that card? No, I don't see it in its deck. Kill it. Shell fragment. Oh, she gets the card from the bear. Got it. Look at me healing, almost back to full. Got the other supply bin. Nice, bear. Not much is happening because they're not even attacking anymore. It just keeps blocking. I think it's hoping that the thorns is gonna do it, but it's not. You're going down, son. Just a sprint to the finish line here. Bear! 61 damage, you're a monster. It's not even fair. Finish it. Look at all this stuff that we got. This, by the way, is renowned. We can use this for artifacts and a few other things. We just don't have a lot of it. +5 spell damage. Are you casting spells? Spell damage. I wonder if that counts for spell healing. Yeah, hurt javelin's not even a spell. What's this? Trove of treasures. Great. Bottled lightning. Another boss battle. Maybe we should just dive deeper. Descend. Piece of map. Finding enough of them will allow you to start special missions. That's kind of cool. Come across a narrow corridor. Crude spears line the walls. Periodically, spears in different sections punch forward. You will have to intuit a pattern to the traps to avoid them. Intelligence check. Okay. What's your best intelligence check that I don't mind ripping right now? Extinction of behavior. +14. We got to roll a 6 or higher. 9. Yeah, baby. I got to pick 2 heroes? Uh-oh. I don't think either one of these guys have intelligence of anything. Ready for battle. There you go. I gotta roll 11 or higher. Go! Ooh, ow. Let's fate that. Reroll it. Do it again. Big numbers. Still failed. -20 HP. Okay, everybody's got to do it. Every single person has to do this. 12 or higher. Go. You guys are horrible! Wasn't worth it at all. 25% healing though there, so let's do it. Obelisk that will port you back to the entrance. I don't want to do that yet. Go here instead. All right, we got the heals. Grab the money before we go to the boss. Iron Buckler. Grants parry. Yes, that's really good. This guy already has a parry, I think. It's a second parry. By the way, there's such a thing as a minimum deck size. So if we wanted to edit and go in here and take out some cards, we could totally do that. Boss battle, go. So there's defense constructs again, which we've already fought, and then an attack construct. All right, it'd be tougher then. 16 damage to all targets in the lane. Lanes are left, right, rows top to bottom. Got it. These guys are still thorny. Even the attack construct is thorny. I'm gonna shift over, dodge. I'm gonna lunge forward. Need more blocks. Divine hammer. Nice. You have more blocks, so you should probably move forward. No, you're already gonna get hit by the zap. It's targeting you directly. When we start as Ida and we don't spawn either the bear or the wolf, it's like, why am I here? Oh, there's also the supply crates. Right. We take out the attack construct first. Sounds pretty smart. Get some block up before we get the thorns on. All allies gain 2 avert. It's so good. We could have waited for the animals to get out, but I'm gonna just send it. And I think if I shift out, I won't be able to be hit by this zap. Yeah. It's only down 1 lane. Spirit bear. Nice turn. Bear, get him. 1 health. Get out of here. Get out of town. Spirit wolf. I'm gonna herd the bear out of there. He's taking too much heat. Now all the heat's going towards the wolf. Yikes. Kill him before he does the 22 damage. Nice. Ouch. If I can just get rid of this attack construct now. Oh, don't move to the back. If I can get rid of him, let me know. It's super easy to defeat the defense constructs. They ain't got nothing. Can you finish this guy off? Nah. Bear, hook me up. Now these defense constructs are healing each other. Look at this attack construct cowering in the corner. Yeah, the 38 level constructs have this replenish heal for 24. Okay. Oh my gosh, 1 health in the supply bin. You gotta be crapping on me. Got it. Finish him off. There it is. These guys are just about done. Couple more rounds and we got it. You know what? Maybe you should even shift up. Can you lunge to get that guy? Can you get that guy? No, you gotta hit the guy in the front. Okay, press that attack. Press that attack. Press that attack. Divine hammer! Got him. Cheat death. What does that mean? Becomes a spirit. If not killed, will revive with half HP on their next turn. I didn't know that. Acquire from killing attack construct. Remove all defense debuffs from the target. Deal 6 damage. Can't do that up here. I'd have to shift. I'd have to move a little bit here. And then can I blade frame at this guy? Get rid of all his block. Okay. That's not a bad move. Maybe the bear can finish him off then. Yes, 37 damage. Heal up that bear. You're doing a great job. You're missing 1 HP. I got you. Bear! Munch. You got crumped. It said next turn, but it says 2. So, okay. In 2 turns then, maybe? I don't know. I'll start hitting them. Lunge that. Lunge that. Rend that. Done. Baby. +3 dex. Very nice. We're high dex. We also leveled up, you guys. I don't think we got to show you guys the level up tree. In the beginning, you start off just here in the middle with nothing, with just this 1 tiny square to build off of. But right now, if we spend 4 more skill points, we unlock another grid. And you can actually see, you pick between 3 grids, I think. And you take one of those grids and you can apply it to wherever you want to on this grid. Very, very unique. Very cool way to have a skill tree set up. Very, very customizable too. Since we started in the 3rd act, it auto-placed all of these skill points, but I've got 2 right now. We can gain cards, we can increase our stats, remove cards from our deck, gain proficiency in shields is that one. Rolling a 19 or 20 in events will not exhaust skill cards. Master cards here, we have skill mastery, increase our max HP, bonus to initiative. There's tons of different things that you can do to customize this. Boosted cards, base values, go. Level 2 lunge. Of course, have the same thing for all the characters. All right, you guys, we've covered a bunch of stuff from Gordian Quest. We have barely scratched the surface here. But I still hope you guys have a firm grasp on what this game is all about. Once again, huge shout out to Mixed Realms for sponsoring this episode. I really appreciate that. Shout out to you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to know what you think about this. Don't forget that you can go to the Steam page right now. There's a link in the description. Click on that. It'll take you directly there where you can purchase early access Gordian Quest for $20 US. The depth of this game is really amazing. I really like the customization of everything. This game seems like it's really catered to people who love roguelike deck builders but want that extra level to it. Extra level or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So I hope you guys are loving this as much as I am. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See you guys.